Hi, it's Sunday, September 12th. I haven't done a garden video for a long time. This might be the last one of the year. I'll make up for it with some photos I took over the season at the end of the actual video. So, our front raised bed, as usual, has gone kaboom. Everything's growing lush and full near the end of the season. Some of this stuff looks its best right at the end before it's about to be gone. The hydrangea got really big. We didn't get a lot of flowers. They were kind of buried inside it. I don't know if you can see any left in there or not. But next year it'll probably put on a better show. We moved the clematis. And we moved another climbing vine and stuff. The hollyhocks. We're probably going to do some work on the front veranda next year. We got to raise these stones and level them, and we're probably going to do something with this overhang. It's a little dated, it's a little nasty looking. Easy fix. The biggest change, of course, our gardens are never stationary, they're always fluid. So Chrissy's always making things change, moving stuff around, adding, subtracting. So in this case, we combined this little garden that had irises and daylilies, and we combined it to our regular front garden, and we put a little stone path in it. We've also planted a couple of little blue cedars, which should fill that nicely. And we got ourselves a little evergreen bush, which will grow up and probably fill this space between the three beds. Now, she did move this little rose up from the back to the front garden, and these are what's left of our herbs, our basil and some of the other herbs. And she finds with the kitchen being right here, you just come out here and you grab your herbs and you put them in your dish, and it's that easy. So they get used more out here. Echinacea just about done for the year. All these hostas have been deadheaded. Everything's in pretty good shape for the fall and winter. Remember this bush we thought might be dead at the beginning in our first video? Hardly. And then you come along here, there's a lot of mint. It smells really nice when I hit it with the lawnmower. You can smell all that mint out here. Interspersed with a hosta, more mints. These 4 o'clocks. These 4 o'clocks are putting out a nice show. It's partial shade out here. You get sun at certain times, shade at certain times, and they really are putting on a nice show. The goosenecks are pretty well done. This bean plant was just left here to produce seeds for next year's purple beans, and they're doing a great job of it. Some more of those 4 o'clocks. Of course, we cleaned all the beans off that were out here, climbing on the gate and the fence. And those squash and watermelons that didn't really amount to much. Let's go around to the back. That rose is done really well since we moved it back here and put it up the fence. Grew considerably this year. Black-eyed Susans, all the usual culprits are doing fine out here. Scarlet runners have been cleaned off. The arbor. Hi, buddy. New additions to the family. There's a forsythia bush. You can see all the fresh green on it. It's grown up since we planted it. This is probably going to be turned into a perennial garden. The food production out here wasn't great this year. There's a couple of lilacs that were planted a few weeks ago. Doing nice. Had a spectacular growth of nasturtiums out here. Several different kinds and colors. And we've been eating the leaves. We do have jalapenos buried in there. They're getting smothered again by the nasturtiums. All our hostas, all deadheaded, all ready for the fall. Things are starting to go to sleep. More 4 o'clocks up at the top. They replaced those tall yellow sunflowers that really didn't like it up there. All the ground cover, you know, coming to an end. Black-eyed Susan's gone to seed. All these amazing hostas, all flowers have been deadheaded, ready for the fall. Yeah, everything's, you know, looking its best or past its due date right now. We had fab tomatoes. Here's what's left. Chrissy gave the plants a haircut yesterday, got rid of all the leaves that were in the road so they get more sun, so we can ripen up what's left of them. All of these plants did really well for us. The dill, lavender. What's that you say? Brand new lilac. Just got planted yesterday. It's gonna fill this garden, give some shade to the things out here. Another really good bunch of nasturtiums out here. We've been eating those too. Best lettuce this year ever. It's gone to seed now, but it did better in the ground than it ever did on the deck. We think our zucchinis are too close to the corner in the gate. We got the rabbits and stuff coming in, got at them, ate a lot of the flowers off them, so we're going to probably move them out further into the garden next year. The beans have been taken off the deck finally. We got tons off them this year. All cleaned up, and now we're going to let these hot peppers have their day. There's lots of green ones on there, and as they turn red, like that little guy down there, we'll pick them, dry them, and use them. Buddy the dog will not be ignored. Say hi, buddy. Hi, bud. So that's about it. As I said, I'll put a few pictures that I've taken over the last few months on to the end of this. And that will probably do it for this show. Oh, quiet, buddy. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. So buddy says goodbye, and we'll see you in the spring.